myself, we all want to come in and just produce. We want to be able to get in the rotation, be able to get in the plays, get that play time, so we're going to be able to get to play and everything, and possibly be able to play on Saturdays.
Cam was telling me that out of all of your classmates, the defensive linemen seem to have the best sense of humor. Is that something you'd agree with?
Yeah, I would say that. Those guys are pretty funny. CO and CJ and Jeremy Passmore, those guys are real funny. It's just we're all in Ashton right now, so it's kind of funny just going in the room and watch them play video games and joke around and stuff. So the dorms are pretty funny.
And you mentioned video games. Jordan was saying that when you guys do have the little free time you do have outside of workouts in class and things like that, while you guys are playing Madden, who do you think the best Madden player is of the group?
I would say myself now, but I say somebody that kind of matches me a little bit is I say CJ. CJ a little good with the sticks, but
You may have already answered this, but obviously a lot of hopes for this offense this year. New coordinator, great pieces in the quarterback's room, running back's room. The linchpin, of course, is going to be the offensive line. What are you expecting out of that?
Oh, we're going to produce. We have a group of guys that want to be better and that want to develop. It all starts up front, honestly. So we have that mindset that we're going to make things hard right now. So when we get in the season, it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be something for us to be able to work for. And honestly, we want to produce. We want it to be hard. So that's what we're doing right now.
The offensive line doesn't get a lot of attention, but like I said, they're the linchpin of how well this offense is going to do and how important it is. One of the most important units on the entire team this year. What can you guys do quickly, and how much help have you gotten from the veterans on getting there?
Mentally, it's a whole lot of mental stuff. They really help beat it in our brains that we're going to develop and that we're going to work hard and we're going to be able to produce. That's one thing that Coy and Simon and Hunter have beaten to each position: the guards, the tackles, the centers. You're going to produce. You're going to work. You're going to get this down, because if you don't, then you're not going to play. And everybody wants to play, and it's very competitive in that room. So we're going to compete.
How much do you feel like coming here early has helped you? I mean, I know that was a question you were probably asked back in January, but now that you've had 5-6 months of this and you're able to kind of sit back and reflect, how do you think this has all helped you?
I feel like strength. I feel like I'm a whole lot stronger. I feel like I'm a whole lot faster than when I came in. I feel like an entirely different person, honestly. Seeing the guys that came in, I feel like I'm able to compete with the older guys now, and I feel like I'm able to carry my own weight now. So it helped a lot.
You talk about seeing the plays or seeing the defense. How much of that is film study? How much of that is just reps? Or is it the older guys talking to you? All of those things? Or?
Yeah, during the spring, it was a lot of film, watching a lot of film in the meetings, and also just drawing stuff up on the board with Coy Cronk, and just a lot of film study on my half, just in the dorm, because looking at the plays, first off, I had to understand the plays, and then once I got an understanding of the plays, I had to be confident what I was doing. And after spring, I want to say, when we started playing around practices, it was just a thing for me. It's just getting my eyes up and looking at the defense and diagnosing the end, seeing what he's going to do, if he's going to egg or if he's going to make a move on the outside. If I see the safeties rotate, what I do, things like that, simple things.
Is that something where before you didn't really look at the defense? You were just thinking about, I'm supposed to go here and block here, and that's it?
Yeah, exactly. Because in high school, that's what you do. You just get the plays, they tell you where to go, and you do it. And you do it to the best of your ability, and that's how you get here. And now you get a deeper, detailed understanding of what football actually is here. So I feel like my football IQ's gotten real high.
Back in the day, whenever the day was, freshmen were not expected to be to produce. They weren't expected to be really a part of the upcoming season. That's changed, and especially here in Indiana, freshmen are counted on to be a part of the season and playing and all that. How excited is that for you to know that you're looking at potentially getting to play a lot more than maybe some other places?
Very exciting. Very exciting. I'm ready to get in there, honestly. Right now, I'm doing the best I can to produce and prepare myself to be able to compete on a high level. And I know the guy next to me or the guy in front of me, excuse me, I know the guy in front of me is going to be able to going to give me his best, so I need to be able to get mine.
You talk about wanting to produce. Do you kind of self-assess things that you're doing well, things that you want to improve upon? Are you more of a run blocker, pass blocker? How would you describe yourself?
I say I'm a more athletic player, so I can do pass block and run block. I just need to be able to use my technique to the best of my ability. But one thing that I lacked and just to myself, I lacked technique when I came out of high school, and now I feel like now after summer, spring, I feel like my technique has gotten a whole lot better. I feel like I've gotten a whole lot stronger, so I'm able to withstand a whole lot more than I was when I first came here. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What was it like playing at AT&T Stadium for the Blueberry All-American Bowl?
Oh shoot, that was pretty cool. Coming into AT&T where the Dallas Cowboys play and everything, it was amazing. I mean, just standing on the sideline, standing next to one of my favorite offensive tackle, Tyron Smith. Standing next to him, playing in the position on the field that he played, it was just a surreal moment. Sitting in the lockers and everything, it was crazy.
What was your transition from high school to